This here is my old shed. It was here when we moved into this house and I've been using it for the past 10 years. But it's time for an upgrade. Now I'm going to skip the build. It's just a flat pack bit of furniture basically. You can work out how you put it together. Bloody simple. Then fast forward a couple of weeks and now we've got this, a much better looking shed. 20 foot long, 12 foot wide. We've got a nice little sign there on the door, Lord Cave's Garden Bar / office for tax reasons. And this is where we are today. Now this is a quick recap video. I'll find the footage from as far back as I can go and quickly update you to now. Just keep in mind I filmed all the video footage in portrait mode. I was originally just doing shorts, so I've had to crop it quite a bit. But still, this video will give you a quick recap and I'll film the rest like this. So the videos you watch after this video, well, you'll be able to see in better detail. But it's quite important how we got here. So here's what it looked like after I finished putting it together. Just an empty shell. But I wanted this to feel more like a homely room, so we put a carpet down, we got a bit of furniture, we hung some stuff up on the walls. But I just wasn't happy with it, it just didn't feel like a real room. I went and got myself an even bigger carpet to try and cover up the wooden floor. Still could see too much of it. So I put down this stick-on adhesive laminate flooring. Throughout the build, there was a few little side quests, like this table I stuck on the outside. It all folds down neatly. Perfect for chess. But it didn't matter how much I decorated this place, it didn't feel like a room, so we have to make it into one. I started off by insulating it, then boarding it up, but we only did one wall at a time because I still needed this space to work in. So after I finished each wall, I then put the room back to normal, well, ish, just so I could work in it and keep it functioning as an office space. And this side of the room, after I finished a couple of the walls and a bit of the ceiling, it and half started to look like a real room. This actually looks like a part of a house, as long as you don't look down this way, because it still looks like a work site. Gonna quickly jump back in there. That footage there was just a really quick recap. Next I'm gonna play you the most recent shorts I put out, and that'll lead you up to today. So I'm finally getting back to doing some work on the man cave. Finished boarding up this wall, insulating it, decorating it, and then I saw a leak. I assumed I just screwed a screw straight through the shed or something, but no, turns out I didn't build it right in the first place. Look at this. I can see, wait a minute, there we go, look, I can see straight in through it. So I need to seal it up now, don't I? Right, I'm back, but first I've got to walk across this part. This bit here is sketchy. I made it, I've got to squeeze down this gap. Oh, screw. This is what I assumed caused the leak down the other end. Let's just put some sealant over it. Because I am not taking that wall apart again. Right, and the part I need to fix, there's that gap. I can just like mash this stuff in with my fingers. It's like a putty. This is starting to feel like a real room. I've put a bit of the ceiling on. It's not quite ready to go on yet. I just wanted to see what it looked like. And then I went and completely done that right wall. So that now looks the same as the back wall. It's all insulated, boarded up, wallpapered, and I stuck on the skirting. And I don't think that looks too sad if you ask me. Now before I continue on, I wanted to test out the lighting I bought. So I put it all together, I wired it up, and now for the moment of truth. Does it work? Yes, it does. And there we go, I feel like we're actually getting somewhere now. It kind of looks like a room. Well, in one corner anyway. Anyway, as you can see, this place is an absolute mess, and I am working on this wall today. We're getting it all boarded up, I've insulated it already. Cut the wood to size, few screws and bosh, we've got a wall. But I'm going to make sure I seal the wall, make sure I cover all the gaps. Just using some of this flexible sealant. Cut a hole out for the aircon unit. Then wallpapered the wall with this adhesive vinyl stick-on wallpaper. This stuff is so easy to use. And just like that, bosh, we've got another wall. I then thought I'm going to whack my shelf back up. It actually looks quite straight in this video, and the level says it's straight, but with my eyes it looks so wonky. What do you think? Do you reckon it's because I haven't finished the roof? Could be the case, so we'll worry about that another day. I need to get working on insulating the last wall. Oh, on a quick side note, I built this bar. Basically, when this man cave was delivered, 2 of the panels had a bit of wood straight through them, smashing them. So I got 2 replacements, but I kept the 2 broken ones and used them to build this bar. The back of it, however, doesn't look as nice, but it's still very functional. And I've installed some lights to it. Anyway, cracking back on with the insulation. Oh, little YouTube advert. Don't mind if I do. This wall is going to be the hardest of them all. And I have no idea what I'm going to do when I get to the doors. I might just leave them till last. That's going to be oh god. Yeah, before I worry about that, let's get this ceiling done. People are going to think I've got a grow room out here if I don't hurry up and finish. Anyway, ceiling didn't take long. I just did it as one long piece, no cutting. Also installed this light switch, but I need to kind of do something with these cables so they're behind the wood when that goes up. So out comes the multi-tool. Just cut some holes in the wood so when I put the panels up, they're nice and flat. Anyway, yesterday we managed to put the first layer of insulation on the roof and on the last wall. Now I need to get this stuff, get that all put in there, and then we can finally cut the wood and cover it all up. Alright, that's one half done. Now let's do over the door. I wish they all went up as easy as that just did. Alright, now to get this side of the room done. This stuff's just loft installation. I'm just saving money by using it on the walls. And that is that wall done. Finally, we can now cut some wood. I would insulate the ceiling next, but I hate wearing this mask. I hate even more what it does to my beard. Makes it all kinky and stuff, won't it? Not that type of kinky. But yeah, anyway, let's crack on. Let's get that wood cut. Quick little side quest. I cut the hole out to attach the aircon unit yesterday. And I needed a vent for the other side, so I 3D printed this. And it did the job absolutely perfectly. And it looks quite cool as well. Alright, back to the main video. Let's get this done. I'd say we was about halfway there. Right, sorting the light switch out next. This video is more just for me. That's the COM, that's the L1. Right, now to see if I wired up the lights correctly. If I hit this switch and those lights turn on, I haven't messed up. Okay, let's get this fitted on properly. Bit of an issue, screws aren't long enough. The thickness of the board and then the switch cover. You have to find some longer ones of them. For now, let's see if these will work. And there we go, you know what? Gold screws look absolutely fine. Right, I'm running out of daylight. So we'll get above the door done, down there done, down there done. I think that's all we're going to manage today. Okay, first challenge for today. We need to get this wall finished. Just need some wood cut for up there and some wood cut for there. So let's crack on with that. Right, that wall is completely done. Now I would use the excuse I was cutting in the dark. However, cutting in the light weren't much better today. So let's quickly fill in these gaps. You know what, I just decided to fill in every single seam. I just thought, well, I've got it out, might as well tidy it up, tighten it up a bit. Next I need to work out this bit. It's just here, we've got a gap, so I'm going to have to cut some bits out and stick them on here. Okay, so I made a template, it all fits fine, let's go cut some more. Not too shabby. They're not perfect, but they're going to be covered soon anyway, so you're never going to see them. I can officially wallpaper that wall now. Okay, half the room done. But before I carry on, I'm going to put the skirting on down there. Here it is. And there we go. I think it just helps make a wall look finished, even though it's not. Anyway, I'm just going to do this. I won't film it. I'll be back when I'm done. Right, practically finished that wall now. Got to trim around the doors, around the windows. This wall took me 2 hours just to wallpaper it. Getting around these windows, trying to work out how I can do it all nice and tidily. But I do not like what I've done. But I'm not ripping it down, no chance. It took me too long. But I've got an idea. I don't know if it'll work. I've got this stuff laying about that I was going to use to build a frame for that Pokemon frame. But I'm wondering if maybe... Yeah, I don't like it. But you can kind of see my idea behind it with this stuff. I made a bigger mess than there was before. There, I might have to make something out of wood. Maybe just strip of wood there, strip of wood there, same on the inside, and then cut them at, what's that, 45 degrees? Maybe. And yeah, that is where we are today. That is why I look such a mess. And that's why we've still got a lot of work to do. Quick update though on this part. As I said, I don't like that. So I cut out this little frame here, just a little test. Built a little frame to go all the way around it, then put this on the sides. I think that looks much better than this. But I want to get some nice wood to actually cut it out of, not this OBS board. So yeah, if you want more updates, if you want to see how we get on, well, make sure you're following along. If you subscribe, make sure to leave me a thumbs up in the comments so I know. You're an absolute legend for that. And yeah, until the next video, Kia ora!